tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun and Gal. Hey, sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun and Gal. I heard everything sweeter in the South. Ain't no mistaking. Keep it real and authentic. Come and join the conversation. Talking about relationships. Have some fun. I know you wanna. Hanging with some Southern Bells. Mix it with some Arnold Palmer. Sweet tea and lemonade talk.
Hey y'all. So, crazy me, I forgot to change our heading. Let me see what I have in there. Oh, all I got in there is test run. Okay, so Shayna, what is our topic for tonight?
Let's see here. We were going to talk about does it affect you when your significant other does not celebrate you on Mother's Day because you aren't their mother? That's what we opening up with. We thought this was fitting because Mother's Day, we won't get another podcast in before Mother's Day. So this was our way of incorporating a little Mother's Day talk with you guys.
Absolutely. Hey, Facebook. Hey, let's see. We need to just go ahead and speak to YouTube. Y'all, we ain't got no YouTube page yet, but what they say, speaking into existence. So we're gonna get that. Hey, Instagram.
Hey,
you know what's going on, everybody. Should your significant other celebrate you? Ladies, because you ain't their mama.
Now let's go. There's a lot of different, a lot of people talk about that topic. Because regardless if you're their mama or not, it's Mother's Day. If you're a mother, you expecting something. You're gonna celebrate me some kind of way. Just saying.
Right. But let me play devil's advocate right here. So the original Mother's Day started in the early 1900s. Lady named Anna, 1905. She's the one that created it because her mother had passed, so she wanted to have a way to continue to celebrate her mom. And she came up with Mother's Day. So in that whole thinking, she was not thinking about whether her husband, her baby daddy, her whatever was going to celebrate her. All she wanted to say was, let me keep celebrating my mom. So if we think back to the original, should your baby daddy really celebrate you?
No, not if we're thinking back to the original then, since you put that out there, then because the original reason was to celebrate your own mother. So I guess we wouldn't get celebrated. I still want a gift, I'm just saying.
Okay, wait a minute. Now who this here? Baba Muhammad Sadiq. We gonna need you to go on somebody else live, putting this thing on here, cause we don't know what you talking about, girl. Click on your text. You can see what Baba got going on. Hey, happy born. What's going on?
I don't see that.
You don't see it. Look in the little chat overlay. I don't even want to put it. Let me put this on the screen right quick. All that right there. Who is you?
Dude, goodbye. We're going to delete, we're going to report you and block you. Thank you very much.
Exactly. We ain't trying to discriminate, but come on, man. What is this you putting on here, Baba?
Yeah. No.
All right. Back to it. Okay. So, ladies, if your man, whether he your man, your side piece, your baby daddy, he whatever, whether he celebrates you or not, let us know. Do you get offended if he does not celibrate you? Or let's say you guys don't have kids together, but maybe you have a child. Should he still celebrate you? Thank you, Milan.
Thank you very kindly.
Yes, happy early Mother's Day to all moms. Look at there. See, we got a man celebrating us. Thank you. But is it required? Is it obligated for the men to celebrate? I'm gonna be honest with you. The first year that he my baby daddy now. The first year my baby daddy did not give me anything for Mother's Day. He ain't even say Happy Mother's Day. I was just like, are you serious? I take care of your child 365 days and you ain't say nothing. I wonder if his mama on here. Are you on here looking? Yes, I'm talking about your son. And I ain't got a Mother's Day celebrated from him since my baby 13 now. She might have been 2. Hey,
Okay. We have a
yeah,
response, my cousin Candace. Hey, Candace. She said, for some reason, it sets the whole house ablaze, but you are not his mother. Now, if you are a mother, then yes, I think that you need to be celebrated. You, as the mother, wife, and queen of the house, should be celebrated. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. So Shayna, um, you d- does your
Oh, Ronald Houston does. Baby,
we ain't we ain't talking about Ronald
no,
Houston. We
no,
gonna get to Ronald Houston. Ronald Houston's different. We gonna get to him. We talking about the other one.
no.
Does he
I
and how did
never.
that make you feel? And I mean, how
At
many
this
of you got?
point, I don't care. I mean, I could care less. If I don't get no Happy Mother's Day, dog, cat, nothing from him, that does not matter to me at all. Has, but in my current situation, Ronald Houston had better celebrate me, baby, because
Oh,
we got a blended family of 6. We gets the celebration.
so let's say if your significant other is with you, you have children, but you two don't have children together. Should they still celebrate you?
I would say yes. Because if they're with you, they're in the household with you, they see how you
Uh-huh.
take care of your children, regardless if you don't have children together. Um, I think that you should be celebrated as well. Now I see him coming up. You go.
Though I think those are the ones that's on mine. I'm not sure why it's not popping up. We'll work on it. We're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. I just feel like any mother should be celebrated, whether they are you have children with them, whether they're your mom or not. They still should be
Right.
celebrated. Simple fact of it's hard being a mom. I'm gonna tell you, like there's no book out here. Nobody tells us what to do, how to do it. It's just kind of like you gotta go with the flow, and then we're
Yeah.
doing that 365. Whether we up, down, left, right, sick, we still trying to do that.
Because
So
I
I
literally just jumped out of my mom had I been gone all
yeah.
day. My baby had to take his senior photo. I literally just made it in the house at 18. So if girl is a little not as talkative, it's because she tired, baby. She's tired because she's being a mama.
He ain't gonna let her go with that excuse. She gonna talk tonight, y'all. Okay, we're not gonna let her roll with it
Okay.
because guess what? She know how to flip that hat over and go into gal. You know.
You should, okay. Milan says you should celebrate or acknowledge them during that day. Yes, celebrate and or. So then the original question was, should we get a gift? Was it a gift purchasing was what we had singled out on the side of that?
I think it was a gift. Yes.
Okay,
Any
now my
type.
friend Connie says, yes, as adults, we set the tone by showing love on any holiday or regular day is important. It's an act of kindness, whether it's a verbal praise or a gift. You're right.
Absolutely.
Definitely worded nicely.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Connie, for that
Absolutely.
feedback.
Why aren't your things showing on here? I wish I could
Stop
see it
it.
on here. But she's absolutely correct in what she's saying. But now you have some guys who will say, "You ain't my mama. I ain't celebrating you." So in that fact, when they don't celebrate you, how do you respond? Ladies, are there any ladies on here who had that to happen to them where this man said, "You ain't my mama. I ain't celebrating you. I don't care if I got them little rug rats running around. My mama, I ain't celebrating you." What do you do? What do you do? So on that
Can
note, let me drink
Candace
this
said
one.
the punch. It's a fight, Candace. It's a fight, girl.
I agree. It's a fight, shut down shop. You ain't getting nothing for Father's Day if you get some before that. Yeah. There might be some women who say they agree with it, you know? There might be some women that be like, okay, whatever. Shayna,
Now,
you must be got a lot of little comments going on.
I do.
Let's see. Hey, Miss Gwen. Miss Gwen says, yes, I do feel all mothers should be celebrated, especially if you're in a relationship and married. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Miss Gwen, you know what? Even if you ain't in a relationship with them no more, if I done been in a relationship with you before when I done had a child from you, you need to be celebrating that. That's just
No, yeah, I don't care too much about that. That don't bother me that much. But I do feel that, there's levels of respect when it comes to, being a parent, not just for Mother's Day, Father's Day as well, because it kind
absolutely.
of ties into one of another topics that we had was like, the way a man treats their mother, that's how it's gonna flow over into your relationship. So that's something that'll kind of determine how you think he's gonna treat you by seeing the way he treats his mama, even not on Mother's Day. Just saying.
I'm glad you said think. Think is the magic word. What you just said. Think. Now there are some guys who they praise their mom, and they've seen their dad praise their mom,
Right.
so they in turn will do that in their relationship. But there are some who might praise their mama and don't give a rat's tail about what you're doing.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it.
She said exactly, especially if you're the mother of their child. Yeah, most definitely.
You know what, Shayna? Miss Gwen is from Louisiana. Miss Gwen, what part of Louisiana you from?
Oh,
Shayna,
good.
she from Mamu?
Girl, you better say it right. Don't you
No,
be
no, no.
coming on here.
Well, how I supposed to say it?
Mamu. Let's get it right.
Mamu,
No.
Mamu, potato,
All
potato.
right, y'all. Y'all hear her trying
Y'all
to
don't.
come for us, Candace County.
Don't
Y'all
do
hear
it.
this?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't start speaking that French Creole over me.
Candace, y'all here. I need a little backup, boo. She trying to come for us.
Oh no, no, no. Thank you, Paul. Happy early Mother's Day. She said Northeast Louisiana.
Okay. Connie said, no, Mamu. And then Candace did the speaking
Okay.
out loud, man. We gonna get you, girl. Don't do us. My
My
cousin
bad.
Felicia said Big Mama. Okay, Miss Family in New Orleans. My husband's from New Orleans. I guess we can do all of that other chitter chatter later. But hey, home girl.
Am I frozen on your screen, Shane? I'm frozen on mine. Wait a minute.
You're not. How Candace say we're gonna have to get a doll for you. You know how they say we be doing them dolls.
Lord, no.
Don't
Candace,
start
if I
none.
start feeling some stuff poking me in my side, I'm going to know that shoot. No, don't do it. I pronounced it wrong. That's it. I'm going to get it right. Say it again. Mamu.
Mamu, there you go. You see, got it right the first
All
try.
right.
Got it right the first
Yeah,
try.
I got it that time. I got it that time because I don't want me.
Wait, I was about to say, girl, where you go?
So I'm frozen on my screen. Like I can see myself moving on one of them, but
You're
I'm
not
frozen.
frozen, so don't. You're not frozen. We see you.
Y'all, we have these technical difficulties all the time, but we just gonna
Every
keep
time.
rolling. We gonna keep rolling, and we just gonna drink our tangy lemonade. And tonight my tangy a little bit spiked, just a
Yeah,
tad
me.
bit, because I had
So
to be a mom
anybody, for
10 minutes
anybody who
before I
is
got on.
just tuning in, do you feel that all mothers should be celebrated regardless if you are your significant other's mother or not in a relationship? We need a little feedback. Gwen said, but you're not frozen over here. So you good. My Gwen was like, but you're not frozen over here. So she just letting you know
Hey
you.
Gwen, hey girl, what's going on? Thank y'all for letting me know I ain't frozen. Appreciate it. Hey Jamonica, what's going on, girl? Jamonica, let us know, because Jamonica, she always give us some feedback. Girl,
Yeah, she be giving.
do
Hey,
you?
Jamonica, she be giving it to us.
Yes, yes. So we want to know, do you feel that you should be celebrated by your significant other, baby daddy, whatever, even though you're not his mom? Should you be celebrated? Or do you feel all women should be celebrated? That should be a better question. And y'all, while we got a little break, let me give a shout out to my girl, to my classmate, um, for these beautiful, beautiful earrings. And I want to say she makes them. Can you see them?
Well, they are nice. That's my favorite color, yellow around there.
Yeah, really? I'm gonna have to
Mother's
get you some.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, so my classmate Chastity Pendergrass, and she just got her degree as a esthetician. Did I just say that right? Because y'all on this whole correcting me tonight. So yeah, shout out to her for these earrings. Chastity, if you got some more, I need to order some more because I need to get some for my co-host, and she done
Okay,
told me.
Germonica said, hell yes. So we should be celebrating Germonica regardless. Oh, Gwen says we're both frozen now.
Well, no, because I'm looking at live and we're not frozen. We just gonna keep rolling.
Germonica says a mother is a mother and we all should be celebrated. I agree because it's a lot of hard work, you know. It's a lot of hard work being a parent because I have 3 teenagers. Well, the twins about to not be teenagers no more, but I got 3 all at the same age. And baby, it's never a dull moment. So I am never off duty, always on duty. So that's why Ronald Houston knows Mother's Day is a day for me to be celebrated. Just saying.
Absolutely. Well, shucks, y'all. I got an 8-year-old and 13-year-old. They be about to drive me nuts because they screaming and hollering at each other all the time. That age difference. So yeah, I need to be celebrated, even though I'm a little different this Mother's Day. That status is a little different. But hey, if somebody just say Happy Mother's Day like Milan and Paul said, I can take it. You know, that's cool with me. Cool with me. And as Shayna was saying, yes, sometimes you can tell how a man is going to treat you by the way that he treats his mother. Is that true? Do y'all see that? I myself, I see that with some, and with others, I don't. But you wonder, is it true, or is it the way that a man sees his dad treat his mother? That's an indication as to how he's going to treat you.
That's a good one. That's true. Because I'm sorry, it could go either way. You know, like they could see, because I know Dondre, my baby, he's a gentle giant. And for anybody who knows my story knows that I've been through a lot of stuff when it came to my first marriage. And Dondre is just like, he just loves on all of the women in his life, me, his sisters. So I think that he's gonna take the experiences that we've had, and he's going to be the complete opposite of what he saw and what he was taught in a sense to be. And he's going to love on these women. I don't think he's going to, you know, replicate that behavior, so to speak. Because that boy love his mama, baby. Anybody
God,
who knows,
yes. Oh, God,
anybody
yes.
who knows Andre knows
Love his
he
mama.
loves his mama. He love his mama.
Oh, any of y'all little girls looking, he love his mama. Now I'm telling you.
No, you could just tell him to keep on.
Difficult, but
yeah, that's why I said nah. Just tell him keep on going. No worries.
Don't do that. That baby's so fine. He needs somebody else. He needs somebody else. He needs to be able to celebrate somebody else.
All right, I guess I gotta give up my hat. Yep. Felicia, he always have since he been a little boy. You're right. Just love on his mama. Even today, just love on me. Just love on me, and I love him. And that's why I think sometimes, especially whenever you're raising men in a single parent home, you kind of try to give them that extra nurturing and that extra care because you don't want them to go out into the world and get involved with a woman and not be able to properly love and care for her, because we're delicate beings, you know, like we love to be loved on and affection and, you know, made to be treated like a queen. So We always have to implement that whenever we're raising our sons, whether we're alone or not. We
I
want
agree.
them to be able to celebrate the women in their lives when they get older, like on Mother's Day, right, Erica? On them
I
gifts,
agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah, some good gifts, some good food, food that
right?
I ain't cook. You know, but that's interesting what you said about you have to teach them because um my mother was mentally ill, so my dad took on the role a lot of times as mom and dad. You know, I could call him and say, okay, daddy, I need you to be my mama right now, and he would know. But
Right,
he did not teach me or my siblings, I have two brothers and a sister, he didn't really teach us to be affectionate, you know. So that was something that we had to kind of learn along the way if
right.
we did it, you know. So do you feel like um being affectionate or knowing how to be delicate and how to treat someone that is delicate, that's something that is taught, that's not something that we're born with, right? You feel like we're born to automatically know?
I think it's taught. I think it's a learned behavior, so to speak. Cause my dad has never been the most affectionate person. But my mama always,
Daddy.
no. Daddy was not that. Of course, he look now. He babyfied us, but like to say, you know how like I'm always hugging on the kids, or Daddy was never like that. You know, like, and it's not that we questioned if he loved us. He just didn't display affection in that way. Even now, like when I went home to visit, he gave me kind of a hard hug. I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't seen me, and you know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen me in a few months. Why this hard braced up hug? Where that come from? But that's just, you know, and then of course that comes from his childhood, different places and areas that, you know, he was missing that aspect. But it's definitely taught. It's definitely a learned behavior. Felicia, my cousin Felicia said, I think it is taught. Yeah. I don't think it's something that lies. Like, you know, oh, we're not born just to say we're the most affectionate people. It depends on what you brought up seeing, what life throws at you, because that can alter the way that you, if you are affectionate or not. Because you know, sometimes you could want to be that way, and then you'll experience something traumatic, and it's like, I don't want no hugs, stay away. You know, it affects people. Life affects people differently.
Oh
You
my
know.
God, that was just so on point what you just said. Like, Lord, it was. Because like I had to teach myself how to be affectionate, and it seems like everything that I taught to myself, it's like out the window now. I don't know if it's that wall,
It
but
is.
because I know I didn't learn it. I When I had my girls, I made sure that I was affectionate with them so that they would know it's okay to hug people and to tell them I love you. And you know, it's okay to feel like you need to be celebrated, you know, because
Yeah.
some people don't feel worthy of being celebrated. And I hope that we don't have any mothers on here that feels that way, you know, because I don't know your kids. I don't even know who on here, but I'm gonna tell you, from one mother to another mother, you are to be celebrated because
Yes.
it's not easy. And for the men, even though I'm not going to be saying Happy Mother's Day to the fathers that are raising their kids, I ain't finna say that, but
Nah.
I'm going to say to you, if you are a father that have to do it on your own, I do commend you. You know,
Yeah.
even though this is our day. We gonna
Right.
give you your points on Father's Day, but I still commend you, you know, because like I say, my dad had to do it. Not to say that my mom wasn't there, but my dad had to jump in a lot of the times
Yeah.
to be mom to me, you know.
Yep.
So
Ronnie said true. It is a learned behavior. Yeah. Cause we had to work on that. Cause I was the one, like always. Cause ever since I've been a little girl, my family is always, with the exception of Calvin Adams, they always loved on me. You know, like I was just, oh, the cutest little thing, and the one with the big personality. So everything was Shayna, 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 Shayna. And then when I got into the real world, and not everybody was acting like that, I'm like, what is this? This ain't what I'm used to. You know. And then Ronnie was like, look, I ain't used to all this hugging and kissing and all of that stuff, because he hates to go to family functions and stuff of people. He was like, you see, I don't like to come because people are always trying to kiss on you in front of people. He don't like that, you know. So he has gotten a whole lot. It's taught. This is something I need. That's part of my love language. So this is something I need. I'm gonna have to help you to get to to where I am when it comes to affection. So yeah, it's definitely a taught behavior.
And what you with the love languages, girl? You done brought in a whole nother subject. Y'all that don't know about the love languages, we're gonna need y'all to look that up. 5 love languages. We'll get into that into another show. But that's your homework. If you don't know about them love languages, find out about those love languages, because I guarantee you it will help your relationship. So being
Hi,
that
Deidre.
that things are taught, so I got a question. What's some advice that your older self now would give your younger self?
Whew.
Or maybe what's something that your younger self would warn your older self about?
Girl, where do I begin? Jesus.
And that's a question to everybody. What is some advice that your older self now would tell to your younger self back then?
Well, I know definitely the older me would tell the younger me to stop. And I still need to apply this to the older me. Stop expecting me from other people. I have this thing where, because I do this and I love hard and I expect everybody to reciprocate that, and not everybody operates the same way. So that is because that has been one of the biggest things that I have a hard time dealing with. Like, well, why do they not give of themselves to me like I do of them? You know what I mean? So I would have saved myself a whole lot of heartache if I didn't have expectations that, other people just didn't do. Ronnie said facts. Really? Yeah, no.
Oh, she ain't like, let me see, what time is it? 8:59. Just about 35 minutes ago, she was talking about that. So,
yeah, you gotta learn to not yeah, Felicia, yeah, man, it's hard, because you expect to get back what you give, and it's just like, wait a minute, how is that not supposed to be given back to me? So you gotta take that out of, not everybody operates the way you operate. Candace, exactly, big facts. Yeah, y'all know.
I agree.
Erica, what's something you would tell? What would you share?
Girl, oh my God.
Like, where do I start?
So one of the things that I have told myself, there was a time when your girl used to like to floss. I don't even know if that's still the word. But so you remember when Cash Money and them came out and they was like doing that, we bling blinging?
Bling,
and
bling.
I knew there was a time when people didn't like me. Well, females didn't like me. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And my response wasn't that I didn't care, because I did care. My response was, I'm a floss all over y'all. So my money went into the most ridiculous things. Like, girl, I was driving this vehicle. I want to say that vehicle might have flip-flopped colors like 3-4 times, had these big rims on it. You heard me when I was coming, because it was boom, 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 boom. Just doing things. And now at my 40, I'm like, how much money could I have saved?
It's true. Yeah.
How much money could I have been investing? So my older self would tell my younger self, learn how to invest, learn how to save.
Yeah.
You don't have to take your whole paycheck and spend your paycheck. Girl, I was just
to look rich, to floss. Yes. Deidre, yes, investing is life. And let me tell you something. Until I got into my adult life, I didn't do nothing about no saving and investing, nothing. I'm like, Erica, if I had $250,000 in my account, I spent $249,900.99. It had 1 penny left in there. Like I just blow it, and nothing coming back. Always withdrawing, never depositing. I just recently learned, like in the past maybe 8-9 years, like okay, you don't need to do all of that. Oh, you still okay? I thought you had left us.
No, I'm still messing around with the thing. I'm back to moving around, I think. Um, but they don't teach us that.
Yeah.
So I can't say my parents, they didn't know. If they did know, they ain't well, no, they didn't know because they didn't do it. So
My mama
um
them did, but I just was spoiled and expected to have everything I want all the time. So I just did what I wanted to do, not
I,
thinking about the future. That's
that's the
sad.
same thing from my dad. Like my daddy, he didn't invest any money. Like all the money he had, it was like boom, 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 boom. So we were used to having, instead of saying you need to take this money and do XYZ with this. And I think that's something that they should teach in schools. You know, they should teach children that you need to invest and need to think about the future. But Lord, if I sat and tell you everything that my older self would tell my younger self, now we'd be on this live all night, all night. I can hear
Deidre
you.
said, right. When you know better, you do better. Growth. Definitely. Most definitely.
I agree.
Hey, Bill, he said, hey, ladies. Hey.
Hey,
Thanks for
Darcy,
joining us. Hey, Miss Tammy.
totally.
Thanks for joining us.
So y'all, we done talk about a bunch of different things. So one, our lead in question was, uh, should your significant other be celebrated even though she's not your mom? And if you are not being celebrated, ladies, how do you respond to that? Next question was, d- is it an indication how a man treats his mother? Is that how he is going to treat his lady, whether it's good or bad? And then what is something that your adult self would tell your younger self? You know, we're trying to talk about all things around children and parenting and all of that. So that's what tonight is about, because tonight we're not going to be able to see you guys before Mother's Day. So those that are just joining, happy early Mother's Day, ladies. That is our day.
Ladies.
Yes.
And then
Can
we're
I
going to
do it?
come
Yeah.
back with the juice on the next podcast.
Yeah. Does that look like an M over there? That would be our little thing. Don't let no M. No.
uh,
I'm trying to do an M for mothers. This is
oh,
our sorority,
yeah,
Um,
no.
missed the first question. So the first question was, um, as a man, should you celebrate your significant other even though she is not your mother? Of course, your significant other would have to be a mother, have children. But that's the question, because we have some men who say, I ain't celebrating you. You ain't my mama.
Hi, Diane. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Diane. Hi, everybody on Shayna's page. Sorry that we can't see you. We're gonna have to play around with this thing again. So
Of course.
Darcel says, of course. So, if you, how would you celebrate your significant other? And let's say y'all don't have kids together, but she has kids. How do you celebrate them? Do you feel like they should get a gift? Do you feel like you should, I don't know. Hey Kiki, what's up, girl? How you? Kiki, did you hear the question? Kiki, that's my girl. She out there in Arizona where I want to go. She keep telling me, "Come on, come on," and
Y'all
I,
can
I
go
ain't
be
been.
hot in Arizona.
I feel like my spirit is calling me there.
Oh, well,
I
then
don't know
go.
if because of that movie, Waiting to Exhale. I don't know. Ever sit, think about it now. Come on. I can picture myself sitting on the back of my lanai watching the coyotes running across as I'm drinking my tangy lemonade or my sweet tea. Yeah,
God.
I'm
Well, guess what?
serious.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
be.
care about the heat. I hate cold. Like Shayna, I could not live where you live. I hate cold. I hate it. Girl, I'm coming.
Oh,
I'm coming.
Ronnie just said, I would tell myself that trouble don't last always. Oh, you would
Ooh,
tell that, Ronnie, you would say
good.
that to the old you, to the younger you. That's advice you would give to yourself.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You're right. Because with a
That is a
story like yours, trouble definitely does not last always.
I think that's something that we as adults need to really be telling kids as well because
Yeah.
I'm seeing too many suicides of our
Yeah.
babies. And it's just like why are y'all doing this? Are y'all feeling like whatever you're going through now is gonna continue to go? So like Ronnie says, yes, trouble doesn't last always. Um
Okay. She should get the work. If it's your significant other, that means you love her and everything that comes with her.
Okay, all
Okay.
right.
All
Package
right.
deals. Yes, we talking
Yeah.
some package deals. Y'all say you might need to tell that to some more men because there are some men who say, I'm not celebrating you. You ain't my mama. Mother's Day is for
You
my
and
mama.
mama.
You ain't my mama, so I ain't gonna celebrate you. And those type of men, I just gotta take a drink of them type of men because it's
Take a
like go
sip on.
yeah, gotta sip on it. Some tangy spikes. Go somewhere with that. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Boom! Your mama don't. Never
it's some
mind.
things that you can do that mama can't do. Oh, say that. Say that, Mr. MPE.
There's a
Touch
good
bands
one.
on. Yes,
Ah,
sir. Yes,
that's good.
sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Celebrate that lady that can do them things your mama can't do. Them things your mama shouldn't do.
Not with you. Just saying.
Yes, it's some mamas. But yeah, absolutely correct. So yeah, and we need some more men chime in here. And thank you to the men again who told us happy early Mother's Day. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank y'all. We appreciate it.
We do. And men, if y'all need some ideas on what to get your significant other, we do like jewelry. And this right here is custom earring by my girl, my classmate, my home girl, Miss Chastity Pendergrass. She's down there in Conway, South Carolina. Y'all contact her, Chastity. If you see this now, I need another pair. I need another pair for my girl, for my co-host, my gal.
Them
She
yellows, that's my color. I want those.
and I got some more, but they super huge and they drag my ear down. So I got to figure out what to do to keep it because my ear's so small. I thought about just putting it on as a necklace. Shana, maybe I'll send those to you. Your ears big.
I always have the heavy earrings on, so yeah, I won't. You can just send them over.
I will send those to you. I will send those to you because I just sit and I look at them all the time. But yeah, so me and y'all got what, a week and some change to be thinking
Yeah, what
about what.
y'all y'all need to make sure y'all giving these women some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Sherry's berries is good. They have
I
good
don't want no
strawberries,
berries.
but that's part of the gift. Come on,
Mm-mm.
girl, them chocolate covered strawberries.
I'm tired of eating them.
Mm-mm.
I
I
don't
don't
want
ever
no
get
more
tired.
of them.
I love strawberries. I love chocolate. I love the things you can do with those things. Just they
Gosh,
good.
here we go.
They good. They
You
good.
remind me of Latoya. Drake, where you at? You and Erica would have some good
Ooh,
conversations, Jesus.
yeah,
Lord.
yeah. You know, get a bottle of wine to go with it. Um,
Darcel said,
some
what was
flowers.
question two?
Question two was the way that a man treats his mother, is that an indication as to how he will treat his lady? Or maybe not how he would
Yeah.
treat his lady. And what did Ronnie say on that? Ronnie on your live over there? Ronnie, what you said on that? Kiki says yes. Stress that yes.
Yes.
But now, Kiki, you know what? I've seen some guys who absolutely love on their mamas with the utmost respect, and they heads with their women.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I guess there's the exception to everybody.
Hell yeah, what, Darcel? What you think if he love on his mama, he gonna love on his woman the right way? Ooh, Ronnie says it all depends on how the women treat you. Okay, so you're saying the treatment that she gives you determines on how you treat her, regardless of how you were raised. All right, Ronnie, let's talk about it. Don't forget now, we gotta go to bed in the same house tonight.
Don't you do my brother like that. Ronnie's good. Ronnie's good. Ronnie's good. Ronnie's good with me. You know, he ain't even my significant other, and he good with me. Y'all, Ronnie done took care of my child. I only had one at that time. Come over anytime he'd feed her, let her stay out tonight. That's when I was selling cars. There ain't no telling what time I was gonna come home, and he ain't care.
Amber's been rolling with us.
Being rolling. Yeah.
Yes, he said, yes, it determines between getting BMW or Honda. So if she ain't treating you no good, she don't get the BMW, she get the Honda. Elaborate on that.
I ain't lying. Elaborate. Tell me, what's the difference? The BMW versus the Honda. Like how she got to treat you in order to get this BMW? But you're gonna get her a car regardless. It just all depends on what kind. Is that what he's saying?
Let's see. I'm waiting for him to respond.
Come on, Houston. We trying to understand. Houston, you need to come on in the studio with us. Tell us what this is. Question 3 was, what was question 3? What is something that your adult self would tell your younger self? Was that the question, or was it the younger self tell the adult? It was somewhere up in there.
Yeah.
What's something that your adult self would tell your younger self? Yeah, that's what it was. And I think we all probably can look back and say,
and that's a whole 2-3 hour segment with that one. It's just to know where to start.
I mean, I'd probably tell myself, like, don't open your heart so big, open a little bit, but not all the way. I don't know. It's
Kiki's comment is amazing. Yeah. Mothers are the first contact a man has with a woman. They see our emotions, our stress, and how we keep pushing through any storm. That's how they learn how to love us. Just my opinion. Yet it's true.
And it's very true. Very true, Kiki. Very.
He go Ronnie. He says, if she treats you like a king, she deserves everything. If she treats you like a clown, she deserves a clown car. What? Really, Ronnie? Oh my God.
Now, wait, Ronnie. A Honda ain't no clown car. Them Hondas is cute now. Yeah. And they cost a little piece of change. Unless you're talking about a Honda from 1999, then I understand.
Yeah, Darcel, that's what I said when the question originally was asked. I was like, where do I start? He said, that's too broad. I'd have so much to tell myself. Yeah, you're right.
I think we all could probably go back and say something.
Yeah.
I'd probably go back and say,
he said not the 1987 one.
Oh,
my husband. So you would get. So if I didn't treat you good, baby, you would give me a 1987 clown car. That's what you're saying. Thank God I got the
it. Sound like it, but she got that nice Audi.
Says a little something.
She doing some good things. Hell,
you might yup.
Give me some pointers, girl, because I had to pay for my own car. Shit.
Here we go. We ain't gonna go there. One thing I'd say, talk to the lady in the van room. Darcel said that. One thing I'd say is talk to the lady in the band room.
We don't know what that means, but talk to the lady in the band room.
Oh, inside joke. Okay. Inside joke. Well,
It is a bit.
we are not gonna hold y'all too much longer. We appreciate the time that you guys have given us. Dedicated this little segment to Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna come back with that real juice and tea to talk about. So get ready. The next conversation is gonna be one worth listening to.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, happy early Mother's Day to you moms. We celebrate you. Woo-hoo. To you
Yeah.
men, y'all got time to figure out what you're gonna get. And if you don't know what you're gonna get her, just ask her. She'll tell you. She ain't gonna be offended if you ask her, babe, what you want for Mother's Day? Make sure you ask. But anyway,
She'll say, "Oh, she got the juice."
so we appreciate everybody for jumping on here
Yes,
as always.
definitely.
And we're gonna see y'all in 2 weeks. So you know what? We got to give y'all our closing song, of course. You know,
Boy.
of course.
Sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun Gal. Hey, sweet tea and tangy lemonade talk. You know what we bout. Hosted by Gun Gal. I heard everything sweeter in the South. Ain't no mistaking. Keep it real and authentic. Come and join the conversation. Talking about relationships. Have some fun. I know you wanna. Hanging with some Southern belles. Mix it with some Arnold Palmer. Sweet tea and lemonade talk.
Yeah, that's us. That's us.
Peace out.
Peace, y'all.
Good night,
night.
everybody.